No, we are not your mum, and we are totally talking about sex. If you're not 100% sure what sex is, what it involves, who does it, why they do it, then this video is for you.
So firstly, when people talk about sex, what do they mean? Well, sex is basically short for sexual intercourse, which is the posh name for, in straight couples, penis in vagina. And the man puts his willy inside the woman's vagina. They move around a bit because it feels really nice, and then all being well, it all ends with both the man and woman having an orgasm or coming.
When the man orgasms or comes, then a whitish liquid shoots out of his willy. Just like doing, doesn't make that noise.
No.
This liquid contains millions of sperm, and these sperm look like tiny little tadpoles if you were to put them under a microscope.
Mm-hmm.
So these sperm swim madly up the lady's vagina into the uterus, where they basically fight it out with the other sperm, they don't have fists, but you know what I mean, to see who will make the baby.
Now this will only happen if A, the man and woman haven't used any contraception, and we have a video about contraception, so you can learn about that, or B, if the woman is in the right place in her menstrual cycle, and you will have to have a look at the periods video to find out about that. Otherwise this video will be about an hour long.
There are other variables too. For example, the man might have a low sperm count, but that is like way more information than we need right now, so don't worry about that
Step away
just
from
yet.
With gay couples, both men and women, then sex happens differently, and also obviously a man and a woman can't make a baby, but on the whole the vibe is the same. If you're with someone who you really, really like, really, really fancy and respect, and they feel the same way about you, then sex is a heck of a lot of fun.
Now, the willy in vagina bit of sex is kind of like the end part of sex. Before that, there is the foreplay. This is basically kissing with tongues, touching each other, caressing each other, and just doing lots of other things that kind of work you both up into the willy in vagina part. I missed. Oh dear, it was not worked up enough.
Both people have to be up for this bit, because otherwise it won't work, or it'll be painful, or both. Sex is obviously a V-intimate thing to do, involving your V-intimate parts and quite possibly nakedness. So if you're not 100% totally and utterly up for having sex at that moment, then don't do it. Just say, actually, I've changed my mind, or no thanks, or whatever. You know, kissing is loads of fun on its own anyway. So it's not like you have to kind of go, right, that's it.
Fun's over.
Fun's over.
Here in the UK, it is illegal to have sex if you are under the age of 16. This is the age of consent and counts for both straight sex and gay sex. Basically, the theory is that if you are under the age of 16, you are not physically or emotionally ready for sex. Some people feel that they're ready at a younger age. It's up to you, but, you know, the law is the law, and they say it's 16, so just saying.
Once you have been through puberty, then you will probably feel sexy, like you want to have sex, you'll have sexual feelings.
Or you won't, which is also totally normal.
Yeah, this is true. Yep.
It's each to their own.
Each their own, yeah, both are normal. As long as you stay safe and are kind to yourself and your partner, and, you know, remember that the age of consent is 16, then what you do in your private life is nobody else's business.
We should also mention here that masturbation, or playing with your bits because it feels nice, is totally normal, totally fine, and it's also like the safest form of sex there possibly is. So, you know, go for it, we say, if you
fancy it.
If you fancy it and you're somewhere private.
Oh yeah.
Just don't put anything up your vajayjay or put your willy in anything that is not 100% clean.
Yeah.
Because
that could be embarrassing and oozy. And let's keep it private, shall we? The internet has far too many sex pics as it is, and unless you want a million randoms seeing your bits, then it's probably best to keep whatever you get up to in your sex life away from any kind of camera at all times.
Thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to watch the contraception video, the periods video, the should I have sex video as well, that could help. Sexting. Yeah. Oh, we've got so many.
So many. And congratulations to us for getting through this without going...
Without giggling too much.
Although we just edited all those bits out.
We did.
Yeah, so thanks very much for watching.
Bye. Shoots out the end of his really. That's just gross. Sorry.
Silly now.
Like hose yourself.